All right, your next comic coming to the stage is a hyphenate threat. Not only is she a talented stand-up comedian, she's also a talented improviser with the Bobbers Queer Comedy Improv Troupe. And tomorrow night she'll be making her gay soap opera debut in Gays of Our Lives as Vivian Vanderdyke. If you don't have tickets, it's not too late. I'll tell you more about that later. Playing the vivacious Vivian Vanderdyke, as I said, and she produces Miss Stretch's Remedial Cabaret downtown at the J Lounge. I'm going to bring her to the stage now. I know you're going to adore her to bits. Here she comes, the fetching Julia Stretch.
This is gonna confuse you, the whole set, if I don't get it out of the way, so I'm just going to clear it up. They're real, okay? Get a load of the twins, everybody. Show off the twins, ladies. Even if yours are fraternal, it doesn't matter. Mine are identical, but estranged, you know? I need a bra the way a horse needs blinders, just to keep those guys facing front. Really. They're twins, you know, they have those similar, like, they're estranged, like twins that, identical twins that get adopted by different families, but grow up leading parallel lives, you know? This one they both got teased a lot because they were small for their age at school, and this one got sort of depressed and turned inward, and this one acted out and got piercings, you know? Deep down, she's really quite sensitive, though, if you take the time to get to know her. I like to tease, I like to mess with chicks with large breasts. If you duck, they don't know where you went, so that's fun. Then just get behind them and give them a shove. They're top heavy. They'll go right over. It's great. Happy Pride, everybody. Pride and things I don't like about Pride. Here's the thing. If you went to a straight person and said, okay, there's going to be a party tonight, all of your exes will be there. All of them. From other cities too. No, they're all coming to this party. Come on, let's go. And that person will go, no, that sounds rather awkward, actually. That's awkward and potentially, like, really volatile. I don't like cruises. Because I want to be trapped on a boat with all of those people. Idiotic idea. I actually wound up on one of these cruises last year, and I tell you what, the next foot they find in BC is going to have this boot on it, and it's going to wash up in the English Bay after I make a drunken swim for it to get off of a Pride cruise. I travel a fair bit for work and whatnot, and and on tours while performing. And the thing of it is, I mean, girl gets a bit of action on the road, right? Except I don't want my friends to think I'm a floozy, so I tend not to mention it if I do. But they can always tell because I know weird stuff about where I went. If I didn't get any action anywhere, I will know about the hotel and the food. How was Buffalo? I was all right. I had buffalo wings. The room was pretty good. Wi-Fi, awesome. How was Hamilton? Did you know that Hamilton has more waterfalls around it than any other Canadian city? Someone was showing you around. How was Red Deer? Did you know that Red Deer has more sex shops per capita than any other city? How was Grand Prairie? Did you know? We know you're a floozy. That's what we know at this point. Okay? Which isn't true. I have a girlfriend now, which is good. But the weird thing is the girlfriend wants to go out to gay clubs together. And I never understood that. Because if I'm in a gay club, it's to meet chicks who are gay so I can sleep with them. Now I've got one. I don't need to. I don't take a car back to the dealership. Just to see, you know, what other cars may have arrived in the meantime. Maybe see if that other one that I used to drive is back. Take for a spin? No, I wouldn't do that. Why would you do that? rather odd. I don't know, how many, do we have a lot of gay people here? Just make noise, gay people. Gay people, have you had that experience? It used to just shock me, and it doesn't anymore. When I meet someone, a straight person who hasn't known gay people before, at the beginning of the night, I meet them, end of the night, they lean in and say, I'm going to tell you something I've never told my closest friends. Why are you telling me then? I used to be so taken by surprise, now I know it's because they want to confess that one gay experience. Gay confessional time, and they know I won't judge because I'm gay. And here's the thing, if there are any straight people here working their way through their second or third drink now who are going to sit me down for that conversation later tonight, it's true, I won't judge you, but I may accidentally F you. Because here's the thing, and it is because of the wonderful, wonderful time and the wonderful, wonderful place I live in that we are very fortunate to. I've forgotten what it means to be ashamed of being gay. Yeah. I mean, I can sort of recall a time in my life where this was a dirty secret, but I don't process that way anymore. Hence, if you want to tell me that secret, and you want that secret kept, you're going to have to equate it to something I am ashamed of. Hey, Julia, I'm going to tell you something, but you got to keep it on the down low. You know, the way you don't want people to know that you like to give blowjobs to strap-ons. Well, no, but that's on my Facebook about me. I'm not ashamed. Okay, hey, Julia, keep it on the down low. The way you don't want people to know that you still use bottled water. You shut up! You shut up! It's the horrible thing. I'm going to end on just a couple of things, and that is, the other question I get from straight people a lot is, when did you know? You know, I think they're still afraid it'll happen to them at some point. Was it when you were small, or when you got, when did you have that dawning realization? And I like to mess with them. Came on like a 24-hour flu. Could have been someone I ate. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm going to leave you on this. Again, wondrous time we live in. I think it is beautiful that we get people saying, you know, it's gay, straight, it's all the same, it doesn't matter anymore, it's even ceasing to be along those lines, and that's fantastic. But it's not the same, it's different. You know why? Because a couple of months ago, my period was 3 weeks late and I waited patiently. That's different.